What's up, guys? Low Swag on YouTube, and today I'm going to be bringing you guys another real talk. So basically, as you may have heard of, the presidential primaries are happening right now. Kind of a big deal right now in America. But there's been a lot of controversy on who to choose. Should I go with Sanders? Should I go with Trump? Kind of like in Hillary, kind of like a Hillary. But why? I'm not gonna give you guys biased information. I'm just gonna state my opinion. I'm not gonna try to persuade you to choose who I like. I'm not gonna give out who I like, but I'm just gonna state my opinion on a particular candidate. That being Donald Trump. So Donald Trump. Let's talk about Donald Trump making America great again. First off, there's a lot of citizens out there that are going out voting, don't know what they are voting for. What this guy's plans on making America great again. They don't know the plans. They don't know what he wants to do. But they just choose someone. Choose whoever's on top. Donald Trump, alright, go for him. Donald Trump is the president on top, and believe me, he is huge. Anyways, we all took him as a joke, right? No, we're not taking him as a joke. I mean, we're already like halfway through, not even halfway, but actually kind of halfway through the presidential primaries at the moment. And we're still voting for this man. Guys, he is beyond dangerous for many reasons. For the ones that actually support him, though, they're just looking at his ideologies and thinking, oh, well, I like this idea, I like this idea. Oh, lowering taxes for the rich, oh, that sounds like a good idea, I'm going to vote for him. But they're not looking at the nitpicky things that actually matter. Okay, let's just look at one of them. Building a wall. Sounds great, right? I mean, keeping out immigrants, stripping them away from their families. It's just unconstitutional. I mean, to let the federal government power over immigrants hoping to become citizens, that's just unconstitutional, guys. I mean, look at it before the Patriot Act even came out. I mean, we could just go across the border freely, safely, without a passport, believe it or not. And on top of that, the wall would just it would just ruin our foreign relations with countries, and it would just add to the national debt. Racist isn't even the word to describe this man, guys. He is just terrible at answering questions, too. I mean, just... never mind, I'm just going to say something about the GOP debate, but... just in general, he just insults his opponents. It says that he was misquoted, quote-unquote. I get that he speaks his mind, but the man is insane. I have to give props to all you Republicans out there. Trying to bring Cruz ahead of Trump is great. I mean, trying to stop Trump once and for all. But unfortunately, you're not gonna. Cruz isn't gonna win. Unfortunately, I mean, if Donald Trump somehow magically loses to Cruz, he'll just go independent and try to steal the votes away from the Republicans. I mean, who does that leave after that? Hillary Clinton. Gotta love such a liar. But anyways, we're not talking about Hillary here. That'll just bring feminism and crap. But back to Donald Trump. He is not only crazy, but people support him because he'll get rid of the taxes from the rich class. Hey, if I was rich, I would agree with that. But I'm not rich. The tax policy is, I don't know, it will just ruin our economy. Let me give you an analogy, like an example. Alright, so, Chris, I have a bike shop. I have been making a lot of profit with people always coming in to buy a new bike. I get a couple visitors here, get a couple rich guys coming in, buying like 3 or 4 bikes for their family to go out, ride bikes, enjoy the weather. Bikes are a little pricey though, but hey, at least I'm making a profit, you know? But when Donald Trump becomes president, I start to notice like a huge drop in my demand for the bikes. In the demand for the bikes, yeah. I wonder, why is no one coming in to buy my bikes anymore? I don't know. I mean, I'm not a economic, I'm not an I'm not into the economics of things and stuff. So I just lower the prices to see if that helps, but it doesn't work. 2 months later, I ended up, what was profit, I would end up in debt. So I sell my store and just go out of business. Alright, I have a small business, had bikes and stuff. Well, I didn't make my bikes. All came from manufacturing companies that make the steel, put it together, weld it together, and give it to me. All I do is just sell it. So that manufacturing company is wondering, how come no more small businesses are buying, how come no more smaller businesses are buying the bikes and stuff that we're selling? I mean, they're good bikes, right? Well, I wonder why. Manufacturing company shuts down a month later, yada yada yada. They just assume it's Donald Trump's policy of eliminating the EPA, which is environmental agency. Do you see what I'm getting at here? Taxing the rich less will upset the supply and demand line. I mean, America will continue to crumble because of there is fairly a large percentage of people below the poverty line. If people are in poverty, they will not buy. If people don't buy, companies will be strangled and the cash flow will be ruined. You see what I'm getting at? Anyways, I'm not going to go on. I can probably go on for hours and stuff, but I'm just going to waste your guys' time. This is my opinion. If you are a Donald Trump supporter, we can have a civil conversation in the chat or something. Post in the comments what you think on this. I mean, I think the guy needs to just, I don't know, people need to stop voting for him. I mean, it's just getting out of hand. But just let me know what you think about him. Those are some of my philosophies on Trump, why he's not going to make America great again. But if you have other opinions, post in the comments. Anyways, thank you guys for watching. And as always,